Everyone, Sheevaun Moran here, driving for your success. And you have a container that you are in. So that container is multi-layered, meaning we're on a planet. It has a container and has a sphere, right? We're inside of a sphere, we're on a sphere, and then we have our own energy container that we're sitting inside. And every time you have what I call poopy thoughts, what occurs is that container that you're sitting in gets filled up with all those poopy thoughts. One of the things that occurs is then you'll have an outburst of anger or fear or a repetitive pattern that shows up that you swear that you dealt with. Or what you will find is you have to have some sort of physical ailment or a health thing that comes up in order to get that stuff cleaned up out of that container. Now, what I teach is how to deal with the stuff in that container so you don't have those things happening. Because generally, what occurs when we're going through life is the more poopy stuff that's inside that container, the more we tend to get negative and anxious and afraid and falling into very ugly traps that we do not want to play into. And yet we can see ourselves doing it, and we're in a conversation often in our heads. Why is this happening? What's wrong with me? I can't. And all of these, what I call unts and apostrophe T's show up. And so when you deal with that container on a regular daily, day in and day out basis, just like brushing your teeth or taking a shower, and you deal with that energy and you clean that energy up, your business is going to flourish because you have less friction in order to get to that next step. And every time you have a lot of friction of having been around too many people and not cleaned up the container, have a lot of drama in your life and not cleaned up the container, then those things occur in your world. And so my encouragement is to learn about some of the other early videos in the channel here that are energy tips and cutting the cord and some other really cool things that are earlier on in the channel in order to get your container cleaned up, in order to get out of your prison of thoughts that are sitting in that container. So this is a little homework for you to go and go on a little bit of a quest inside the older videos and find the tools that are going to help you get to have more freedom and have that next step beyond that junk that got stuck in the container and how to clean up that container. So go to sheevaunmoran.com, and there's some cool tools in there. There's a cool download about energies. There's a book called 5 Essential Energies. We have 24 audios that will help you transform the energy in your container, all kinds of things. We've got blogs, etc. So go check it out, sheevaunmoran.com, and subscribe, like, share, and see you on the other side with a very tidy, cleaned up, shiny container.